All right, we good? Even if you don't have the code yet, because I haven't put it up yet. So look up here on the screen, and then we'll go back to our tablets in a second. So today, we are going to be talking about mixed numbers and improper fractions and plotting them on a number line. So last week we did some work with turning mixed numbers into improper fractions or improper fractions to mixed numbers. Today we're taking it to the number line. There's some key things that we should remember about a number line is that when we look at our denominator, we should always look at that denominator first. And when you are looking at that denominator, so hold off for questions, you guys, about Nearpod. I want you to track here so you know what to do once we get over to Nearpod. All right? We always look at the denominator first. The denominator tells us how many pieces we're going to have in a whole. So if I look at this denominator 2 3/4, I know that between each whole, I'm going to have fourths. Between each whole, I'm going to have fourths. And that's extremely important when I start talking about placing fractions there. That's so important, right? So then I see that I have 2 3/4, and I want to be able to plot 2 3/4. Well, here's a whole, so that's 4/4. That's a whole, right? And here's another whole that I went. That's 2 wholes. That's another 4/4. And then when I'm thinking about 2, and then that's 2 wholes, and then I'm talking about that 3/4 part. Now I'm counting my fourths. Well, here's my 2 wholes. Remember, when we get to whole numbers, we start counting again by our fractions from 1. So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So here I have my 2 3/4 on my number line. Now today, not only am I going to have to plot those fractions, but I also have to find out what my improper fraction is. And we kind of already did this work. When we do mixed numbers into improper fractions or any of that way, we're doing a number bind. So when I'm thinking of this 2 wholes, I know that I'm breaking that up into, I'm using fourths, right? So 1 whole would be 4/4. Another whole is 4/4. And then when I'm thinking what's left over is the 3/4. I see Sierra looking so closely. She's going to make sure that she knows exactly what to do when she gets over there and showing her work. Nice, Sierra. So now I need to count up how many fourths I have. 4 plus 4 more gives me 8. Plus 3 more gives me 11, right? So I'm at 11/4. So today we're going to be doing double things. We're not only just plotting it on the number line, but we're also making sure that mixed number is turned into an improper fraction by making sure we have a number bind to count that up. All right? The denominator is so key and so important in this work.